Coal mining has changed a lot in the last 150 years. In the old days, coal is extracted much differently than how we do it today. Coal mining today is a large-scale activity that involves a lot of talented people, large earth-moving equipment, and sophisticated processes. But even with all this technology at our disposal, coal isn't easy to get, as so many tons of rock and earth have to be mined to produce coal. That's why modern coal mines are typically large and we need so many people working at the mines. Today, we are going to show you how SCCL extracts coal reserves hidden beneath the surface of the earth. There are two methods by which coal is produced, from underground mines or open cast mines. How does one extract the coal in underground mines and how can the coal be transported to the surface are the challenges. In underground mines, SCCL has been pioneering in the coal industry in India by implementing various new technologies. It all varies on the conditions prevailing in a mine, and according to that, the technology to be used is determined. The development of an underground mine by the method of working known as room and pillar consists of driving a series of narrow roads separated by blocks of solid coal parallel to one another, leaving behind pillars of coal to support the roof of the mine. This development can be done by using machinery like continuous miner or by blasting coal. Currently, most of the SCCL's underground mines are using room and pillar method to remove coal from the face by blasting and deploying SDL or LHD for loading and transportation of coal in the active mining areas. Coal transportation to surface is done either by a series of belt conveyors or rope haulage drawn coal tugs. Side discharge loaders (SDLs) and load haul dumpers (LHDs) are two machines which are designed to work in underground phases to scoop and load coal into transport equipment like coal tubs and belt conveyors. SCCL has been using this technology in the underground mines since 1979. An SDL is mounted on crawler track assembly. It has a front-end bucket fitted with chain conveyor designed to carry and dump coal while lifting the side flap. Since an SDL is made for underground mining, it is compact and of low profile. While LHDs are similar to conventional front-end loaders, they are developed for the toughest of mining applications with overall production economy, safety, and reliability in mind. They are extremely rugged, highly maneuverable, and exceptionally productive. They can even be operated remotely, making them a very safe method of coal extraction. More than 75% of underground mines at SCCL use LHDs for handling the majority of their excavations. In view of mines with gradients where SDLs and LHDs cannot be implemented, application of these machines are not extended to all the underground mines. For instance, at the Adriala mine of SCCL, longwall technology is implemented to extract the coal. This mine has a rated capacity of about 2.8 million tons per annum. That is about 10,000 tons of coal can be extracted from this mine per day. Every day, miners descend deep into the mine, several kilometers underground. It is dark and difficult place to work. To reach their work site, miners at the Adriala project must travel through the insides of a mountain. The workers ride man-riding chairlift, then a man-riding chair car, and after that they have to walk through a long tunnel. That is their highway. After about 2 hours of commute, they finally reach the working phase of the mine. Here, a monstrous machine with big teeth chews away at the coal. This is longwall mining, one of the most efficient underground mining methods ever developed. Coal extracted from this method is transported to the surface by using belt conveyors. This method has been adapted all over the world because of its high output, high productivity, better safety, and improved recovery. Continuous mining technique is one of the best methods of underground mining at SCCL. The machine called a continuous miner cuts a seam of coal from the mining phase, eliminating the need for blasting or drilling. It has a large rotating drum-shaped cutting head that spins and breaks the coal. The drum has bits laced on it in scroll fashion. This continuous miner can mine so much coal in 1 minute, which is equal to what takes a person to mine in an entire day. These powerful machines are remote controlled and the operator controls the machine from a safe place. The machine has moving arms that scoop the coal directly onto a conveyor belt that loads to a shuttle car or a ram car. A miner then drives these cars to a longer conveyor belt which carries the coal to the surface. We have deployed 3 continuous miners in different mines to extract coal. High wall mining is a remotely controlled mining method which extracts coal from the face of a coal seam under a high wall in a surface mine, which has reached the final high wall position due to uneconomic stripping ratios or due to local constraints which limit further surface mining. The coal left in the high wall can be extracted by this technology, which otherwise would be lost forever. SCCL is the first company implementing this technology in India. As of now, this technology is being used at Medipalli Open Cast Expansion Project, and few more projects are being considered to introduce high wall mining. This method relies upon the self-supporting capacity of the strata above the series of parallel entries driven mechanically to a considerable depth without artificial roof support and ventilation in the seam. This technology provides an economical way to extract coal reserves locked up in the high wall. At SCCL, we are using continuous high wall miner consisting of a remotely operated continuous miner followed by a series of material transfer cars creating rectangular entries. A crawler mounted continuous miner presses into the high wall, cutting the coal and feeding it onto the unique add-car conveyor system which is placed at the back of the production line as the miner advances. This method of extending the production string results in uninterrupted coal flow. The conveyor cars feed the coal car to car, and when it reaches the last conveyor car, the coal dumps off onto a final conveyor which sends it to a stacking conveyor in the back of the vehicle. Open cast mines produce millions of tons of coal a year. These mines are extensively engineered and highly mechanized operations, accounting for 80% of coal produced in India. Most of the coal found in these mines can be recovered, making open cast mines twice as productive as underground mines. Open cast mining ensures a quick and large quantum of production and maximum possible recovery of coal. The constraint of the application of open cast mining is the economic limit of stripping ratio and to some extent the restrictions related to the surface environment. Open cast mining operations in SCCL were taken up in 1975. What we have now is a mining system basically which is incredibly cheap and incredibly productive. The idea of an open cast mine is that you simply strip away the surface of the earth to expose the coal seam and then extract the coal. With great technological development, open cast mining has become the predominant method of extracting coal. The equipment used now is big enough to move massive amounts of overburden that have to be moved in an open cast mine to get to the coal. In order to make open cast operations economically viable, where stripping ratios are high, two draglines were introduced for overburden removal in Ramagundam OC1 and Ramagundam OC3 projects of SCCL. The dragline has an enormous bucket suspended from the end of a boom which extends more than 100 feet. At SCCL, draglines are the largest land-based machines. These two draglines have about 24 and 30 ton buckets, and they combinedly remove approximately 750 cubic meters of overburden per hour. These machines have been working continuously since past 30 years successfully. In most open cast mines of SCCL, the overburden is blasted using non-null method, which is considered to be the safest and most environment-friendly method. Site mixed emulsion, which is manufactured by SCCL, is filled into holes dug by drilling machines in a specific pattern and are blasted after taking all safety measures. This overburden is then removed by giant shovels and is transported by huge dumpers. These shovels have a capacity of up to 15 cubic meters, and the dumpers can carry anything between 35 tons to 100 tons. The shovel and dumper combination works all through the day to carry out either overburden or coal. We have trucks up to 100 tons capacity to haul overburden. After the overburden is blasted and removed, the exposed coal is then loaded into dumper trucks by electric power shovels that are few stories high. These huge trucks haul tons of coal and transport it to coal handling plants or coal storage yards. In-pit crusher conveyor technology is used in open cast mines for crushing of overburden and coal to uniform size within the quarry and then transporting it to the surface with the help of conveyors. This technology drastically reduces the cost of transport of coal and overburden material and thereby makes open cast mines with relatively higher stripping ratios economically viable too. The advantage of this aspect is more pronounced in open cast minings of steeper seams. In Ramagundam Open Cast 2, this method of working has been implemented where coal deposit is not easily amenable for conventional shovel dumper and dragline applications, since it is steep with a gradient around 1 in 4 and also the strike of the deposit is curved. SCCL implemented the project with the technical collaboration of Germany. The entire system is controlled from a mine control center to operate various conveyors to crush and carry either coal or overburden. The overburden is then placed as 30-meter high decks around the mine. This is either done by dumpers or a spreader. The overburden from the crusher is conveyed to spreaders. The primary function of a spreader is to act as a continuous spreading machine in large-scale open cast mining operations. The overburden will be transported to the spreader by conveyor belts, which is then scattered as decks in an orderly and efficient manner. The overburden dumps are then covered with topsoil so that new vegetation can grow. This process is done to ensure that the land is reclaimed properly. Usually, overburden has no significance, but SCCL has implemented a strategy to turn this overburden into something very useful. River sand is used usually for stowing in underground mines where production is stopped. We at SCCL installed plants to turn this overburden into processed overburden, which can be used for stowing purposes instead of precious river sand. This system achieved a Golden Peacock Innovative Product Award for 2015 for processed overburden utilization as stowing and construction material. For selective mining of coal and avoiding blasting operations, a surface miner is in operation at Koyagudam Opencast 2 of SCCL. For surface miner operations, coal blasting is not necessary. Once the overburden is taken away, the machine cuts the coal and thereby air pollution, noise and ground vibrations etc. are avoided. Once the coal is extracted, it needs to go through the preparation process. Rocks and other impurities needs to be filtered out through various cleaning procedures. This is done at a coal washery where raw coal is segregated into washed coal, fines, rejects, slurry and stone. This entire process is done using an intricate network of electric motors, high capacity belts and sophisticated sensors which are all linked to computers. After it has been washed, the coal is now ready to be delivered to the customers. From mines' coal handling plants or from washeries, a large portion of coal is transported in rakes that can be loaded and unloaded automatically. The coal is conveyed to the silos and it is flood loaded into trains. Another method of transporting coal is loading coal by loaders onto the train. Also, trucks are used to transport coal to the customers. But this method accounts to a very little % of the coal produced. At SCCL, mining never stops. May it be day or night, the operations continue to extract coal. While extraordinary advances in coal mining have led to safer working conditions and increased productivity, we all may be surprised by the new technologies that will be implemented by SCCL in the coming years. Coal mining is a very essential industry and the miners are the heroes who keep the coal production happening.